These videos are filmed in the city of Toronto. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat peoples, and is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. We also acknowledge that meditation is an ancient Eastern practice, most notably from India, Japan, and China, and taking a moment to thank our South Asian ancestors who cultivated this practice for us to be able to partake in it. Hello and welcome to Meditation with Laurelle, hosted by Wild Wandering Creations. I'm Laurelle and I'll be leading you through this meditation practice today. So you can begin to settle in either in a comfortable seat or maybe you choose to lie on your back. And just take a few moments to really settle into your body, settle into your space. Our meditation theme today is all about letting go. Letting go of what no longer serves us, releasing, allowing us to become open to new beginnings and finding patience to move forward. So slowly begin to release any tension in the body. You can do this by doing a quick little body scan, starting from the crown of the head, releasing any tension in the forehead, the space between the eyebrows, and softening the eyelids, allowing the cheeks to release, releasing any tension in the jaw, letting the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth, and feel the breath in the throat. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Begin to feel the weight of the body draw heavy into the earth, rooted and supported. And let gravity do the work and sink into stillness, into comfort. And be patient with yourself as you settle into the body, knowing that at any point, if you need to adjust your body, if you need to move in any way, that it's okay and you can move. So let go of the need to only be still and allow your body to find the space it needs in this moment. Whether that's movement or stillness, just settle in. And giving yourself the space and time to really sink into stillness, and then slowly beginning to draw your awareness to your breath. And feeling the inhales and the exhales, and notice how that breath feels leaving and entering the body. Noticing where that breath is taking up space. Noticing if it's in the nostrils or in the throat. Can you feel the breath in the chest or the belly? And then see if you can begin to direct that breath a little bit further in the body. Maybe it's reaching the fingers, maybe it's reaching the toes. Just allowing yourself to be here in this moment. Breathing and drawing awareness to that breath. Allowing tension to leave the body. Give yourself permission to be here in this moment, however that may be. And on your next inhale, take a deep breath, and hold it. And then slowly release the air. Even slower now, take a deep breath. Feel your lungs fill with air. Hold. And then slowly release the breath and imagine the feeling of tension leaving your body. And allow each exhale to take you deeper into a state of stillness. And with each exhale, I also want you to release anything that's no longer serving you. Let it go. Let go of those beliefs, those thoughts that aren't serving you in a positive way anymore. And you can observe the thoughts, you can observe the beliefs, but try to look at it from an outsider's perspective with no judgment, no criticism, just simply observing and letting go. And then I also want you to think about expectation and what that does to ourselves when we have these strong expectations of what things are going to be, whether that be how an event is going to turn out, what the future is going to hold, and seeing if you can release yourself from that expectation. Because when we release ourselves from that expectation, we are much more likely to enjoy what's ahead. Because we don't have these high expectations of what it should be. And expectations often lead us to disappointment. Because often the future does not unfold the way we think it's going to. That does not mean that the future is not good. It just means that it's different, and we have to be open and patient with how the future unfolds. So sit with that for a moment and just notice any thoughts, any feelings that come up when you start to talk about releasing expectations. Just observe, not being critical of yourself, just showing compassion and kindness. And then once you've released that and you've let it go, let's come back to the breath. Come back to this moment. Come back to the present moment. As often we live in the past or the future. So what does it feel like to be here right now? To be here in this moment, with the breath filling up the body, with the breath taking up space and holding you in stillness. How do you feel right now? And seeing if you can tap into all those little sensations. Noticing how you're feeling and feeling the vibrations of the breath, of your heartbeat. Feeling the vibrations of the sounds around you. Maybe you have music in the background, or maybe you can hear sounds in your house, sounds outside. Begin to connect to that. And notice how those vibrations and sounds and senses affect you. Whether that's neutral, positive, negative, just simply observing. And when we draw awareness to those things, we begin to become fully present in the moment. We release ourselves from expectation. We release ourselves from worrying about what the future might hold. We release ourselves from staying in the past and not moving forward. And so whenever you feel like you're struggling or you need a moment, just remember that you can come back to the breath. And drawing that awareness to your breath will take you back to the moment, back to the here and now. And you can slowly begin to deepen your breath. Feeling that breath fill your lungs, taking up space in your body and seeing if you can again direct that breath a little further. Feeling the breath in your lungs, the soft beat of your heart, and riding the rhythm of your breath and how it moves in your body. You can begin to lengthen those inhales and extend through the exhales. Seeing with each breath if you can make the breath a little longer and take a little bit more time. And then you can begin to feel the sit bones grounded down into your support, bringing you back into the space you're in. And again, tapping into those sensations. What do you hear? What's close by? What's far away? And what do you feel? Can you feel the vibrations of your breath? Can you feel the hands on top of your thighs? Can you feel the points where your body makes contact with the floor? Allow yourself to come back into the space you're in. Maybe find some nice gentle movements of rocking the head from side to side. Maybe you just wiggle the fingers and toes, keeping the eyes closed for now, or the gaze soft if that feels better. And slowly just bringing yourself back into the space, back into the physical body. Maybe as you begin to find a little bit of movement, you decide to roll out the shoulders, round through the back. Begin to find some nice gentle movements with your body just to bring yourself back into the space. Maybe you hug that chin in towards your chest, roll those shoulders down the back, roll out the body, and gently come back into your space, back into your body. Hands can draw together at heart center, and you can bow down towards your hands, thanking yourself for showing up today, for taking some time to find stillness. And with gratitude for our practice and with gratitude for our community, thank you so much for holding space with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And remembering that you can stay seated in stillness or on your back for as long as feels good for you. Just allow yourself to gently come back into your space, gently come back into your day. Give yourself a little smile, soften through the body, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, knowing that you can pause and breathe whenever you need.